warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Detia Juliana Dewi with student number F102210002. So today I will present my research proposal with title The Effectiveness of Gamified Learning through Kahoot application in enhancing vocabulary knowledge at 8th grade junior high school students. So, first of all, I will explain about the background of this research. So, we all know that vocabulary is one of the most crucial elements in learning English. Without a strong vocabulary base, students will struggle with key skills like reading, writing, speaking, and listening. And at SMP and Singkang, the researchers observed that students lost interest in learning English due to monotonous and traditional teaching methods. And most of the time, the lesson lack creativity, which affect the student motivation. To address this, the researchers use Kahoot application, a game-based learning platform, to create an enhancing and interactive learning environment for enhancing vocabulary knowledge. So, according to Sarma and Amar in 2016, in the field of language learning, gamified learning offers the ability to increase vocabulary acquisitions in meaningful, interactive ways that students will find interesting and relevant. And also, this research aims to determine whether there is a significant increase in vocabulary learning in 8th grade students of SMP and Singkang after using interesting teaching tools, which is Kahoot. And the next one is the research problem. So in this research, the researchers state the problem about how effective is the use of Kahoot in enhancing students' vocabulary knowledge. And then the purpose of this research is to determine whether the use of Kahoot results in a statistically significant enhance in vocabulary knowledge for 8th grade students in SMP and Singkang. Alright, this is for the research significance. The first one is for students. So, this research intends to make learning more interactive and innovative for students to enhance engagement and learning outcomes through gamified learning. And then for a teacher, by using gamified learning method, teachers are expected to develop more creative and interesting teaching strategies in enhancing vocabulary knowledge. For the scope and limitations, the scope in this research focuses to observe reflection in students' vocabulary scores, particularly when using Kahoot between classes and those who do not use it in 8th grade of SMP and Singkang. And the limitation of this research, the first one is this research will only focus on one grade only, which is 8th grade junior high school. And then this research will only focus on enhancing vocabulary knowledge and effectiveness in using gamified learning, which is Kahoot. Next one is about the literature review. In this literature review, I have 3 points, which is vocabulary knowledge, gamified learning, and Kahoot application. So first, I will explain about the vocabulary knowledge. According to Smith 2014, vocabulary knowledge includes understanding the components of vocabulary, lexical organization, receptive and productive mastery, and fluency. So, vocabulary knowledge is a quality of learners in understanding the meaning, collection, and lexical collocation and lexical organization of words, as well as using them appropriately, including pronunciation, spelling, and frequency. The next one is about gamified learning. So, Div and D. Silva, 2017, state that gamified learning in education is a strategy for interesting engagement that involves using game elements into the learning environment. So gamified learning is one of the educational tools that increase learners' motivation through interesting game elements. And the goal of these tools is to encourage interaction between teacher and learners in order to boost motivation, resulting in an improvement in the ability to assimilate knowledge and learn skills. And the last one is about Kahoot application itself. So Kahoot is a game-based learning platform designed to be a responsive system for students, providing a way for them to be interested in using it to learn vocabulary, according to the law 2015. So Kahoot as a teaching tools help to encourage students' interest, motivation, and engagement in learning, especially in the context of vocabulary and Alright, so I take the two previous studies about this research. The first one is from Risky 2022, with titled The Use of Kahoot Game on Students' Vocabulary Knowledge. So the research indicates that the accomplishment of students who were taught using the Kahoot application differs substantially from that of students who were taught using traditional method of teaching vocabulary. And also, Willow et al. In 2019, with titled Evaluating Impact on Motivation and Academic Performance of a Game-Based Learning Experience using Kahoot. So this research shows that traditional teaching approaches result in lower performance, while the experimental group using Kahoot as a game for learning demonstrate a slight improvement in the process. Alright, the next one, the chapter 3 is about research methodology. So in this research, I use quantitative research, which is an approach for testing objective theories by examining the relationship among variables, while experimental design to determine its specific treatment, influence, and outcome. And also in this research, the researchers use quasi-experimental, that is, an experimental design in investigating the influence of playing Kahoot games on students' vocabulary knowing capacity. And then the populations of this research, the participants in this research are 8th grade students at SMP and 1 Singkang, totaling with 60 students, and will be divided into two groups, where the 30 students came from class 8A, which will be the experimental group, and 30 students came from class 8B, which will be the control group. And the last one is technique of collecting data. So in this technique of collecting data, the researchers use three techniques. The first one is test. So the test will be pre-test and post-test to find out the extent of students' knowledge and mastering vocabulary using Kahoot application. And the second one is observation. So the researchers act as a teacher to observe students in the observation data collection technique. And the last one is questionnaire. So the researcher will conduct a questionnaire with the students about some questions related to the English testing and learning process in the class, especially in learning vocabulary and the impression after using Kahoot games. Alright, I think that's all from my presentation about my research. I thank you so much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.